Ever wondered what the most expensive classic car ever sold at auction might be? Well, stay tuned, as today we dive into the world of classic cars, unearthing intriguing facts and trivia that might just surprise you. Question 1. A warm-up for the road ahead. Which country is considered the birthplace of the automobile? If you guessed Germany, you're right. The credit goes to Carl Benz, who patented his motorwagen in the late 19th century. Next up, question 2. What do we call the era of American cars produced between the mid-1950s to the mid-70s? It's a time fondly remembered as the classic or golden age of American automobiles. Now, on to question 3. What was the first car to break the 100 miles per hour barrier? A hint, it happened in the early 20th century. The answer is the 1904 Mercedes Simplex, a true speed demon of its time. Question 4, a bit of a curveball. Which classic car was known as the people's car? If you thought of the Volkswagen Beetle, you've hit the nail on the head. This iconic car was designed to be affordable and practical for the German public. For question 5, let's shift gears. Which iconic car was featured in the 1968 film Bullitt? The answer is the Ford Mustang GT, driven by none other than Steve McQueen. Heading into the second half, question 6. What was the first car to be mass-produced? The answer is the Ford Model T, a car that truly revolutionized the automobile industry. Question 7, a bit of luxury. Which classic car brand uses a spirit of ecstasy as its hood ornament? That would be Rolls-Royce, symbolizing both the brand's elegance and its unattainable nature. Question 8. Which classic car was the first to feature anti-lock brakes? The answer is the Jensen FF, a British-made car that was ahead of its time. Now, question 9. What is the oldest active car manufacturer in America? If you guessed Buick, you're right. Founded in 1899, Buick is the oldest continuously active car manufacturer in America. Finally, question 10. What was the most expensive classic car ever sold at auction? The answer? A 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO, which sold for an astonishing $48.4 million. Now, let's drive back in time and recap some of the most interesting trivia from our journey. We learned that the birthplace of the automobile is Germany, thanks to Carl Benz's motorwagon. The golden age of American automobiles spanned from the mid-50s to the mid-70s. The first car to break the 100 miles per hour barrier was the Mercedes Simplex. The Volkswagen Beetle was known as the people's car, and the Ford Mustang GT starred in the film Bullitt. The Ford Model T was the first mass-produced car, and the spirit of ecstasy adorns Rolls-Royce vehicles. The Jensen FF was the first car with anti-lock brakes, and Buick is the oldest active car manufacturer in America. Finally, a 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO holds the title for the most expensive classic car ever sold at auction. So there you have it, a quick spin around the world of classic cars. Whether you're a seasoned driver or just taking your first steps into this fascinating world, we hope you've learned something new today. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.